So in this video, I'm going to show you how to add a cute pop-up calendar. So a lot of times within our spreadsheets, we want to add some dates, and not all of us want to have to like type it all out and figure out what the format is the month before the day or the day before the month. So what I like to include in my spreadsheets is a mini calendar pop-up that allows you to choose the date from a mini calendar versus having to type it all out. So I'm going to show you a quick example here. So I'm just going to double click on it. And as you can see, I can now go and choose whatever date I want to add. I can just click on it and it'll automatically add it in there. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. So over here in our next do area, so if you're wondering, this is the pet care log. I do have a free workshop. If you want to go check that out and learn how to create this, you can go watch that. I'll link it below. But anyways, so in this area, I want to add in another date because I want to be able to choose the date of when their next vaccine or their next vet visit is. So right now, if I double click on it, there's nothing in there. All I could do is just type in the cell. There's no magic mini calendar that pops up. So what I want to do is I want to select the entire range of cells that I want to add this feature to. So I'm going to select my very first one. Now I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to use Shift, Command, and the down button to select all of the cells below. Now, if you are on a PC, it's probably your Shift, Control, and the down button, and it should be able to select everything. You might have to hit the down button a few times, but if you use those three buttons together, it should select all of your cells in that range. So as you can see, I went from the very top and now we're all the way at the very bottom. I've selected those. Now I'm going to go over to data. Then I'm going to click on data validation. And so what pops up is this lovely sidebar. You might not have any rules because it depends on what you've already added into your spreadsheet. But all you need to do is click on add rule. And then right now it's showing us what range of cells it's applying to. And what we want to change is under criteria. So you're just going to select the menu and click on is valid date. So all it's going to do is if the date is invalid, it's going to show a warning. You can also select reject the input. For myself, I just usually show a warning, but that's all you have to do. There's nothing else. You just select is a valid date, click done. Now you can get out of your sidebar there. And then now if I go all the way up to my top here and I double click, you can see I've got my little mini calendar. So now that you've added in your mini calendar, you might be wondering, how do you format the actual date? Because I know there's different formats depending on what country you're in. You might use the month first, or you might use the day first. Like it totally depends on where you're from and how you want it to look. So I am going to show you how to quickly format this. So you do want to select all the cells where you want to create the format for. So again, I'm just going to use Shift, Command, and a down arrow for a Mac, and then it's going to be Shift, Control, and your down arrow for a PC. So I've just selected the entire range that I added those mini calendars to. I'm going to go to Format, then go to Number, and then I'm going to go down to Custom Date and Time. So now that pops open, and yours dates might look different. Yours might look something like this, or maybe it looks something like this. There's a lot of different options. Your options that come up will be slightly different. So it's up to you which one you want to use. So you can literally just scroll and see which one works best for you. If not, we can always create a whole new one here. So let's say, for example, I want something that's similar to this. I could just select that and it would automatically format it for me, but I am going to show you from the beginning on how to do it. So I'm just going to delete these. I'm just going to delete everything there. So now that that's empty and I want to create my own custom formatting, I'm just going to click on the arrow here. And then you get to choose, what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the day, the month, or the year? So maybe I want to start with the day. So now when I select the arrows for that, I could choose whether it's the day without leading 0, so it's just the number. If it's the day leading with a 0, so if it's anything below 10, it would show a 0 before the 9, the 8, 7. You can use the day as abbreviation, which is Tuesday, or day as full name. So for this one, I want a number because I actually want to see the date. But in case you're creating a different spreadsheet and you're like, ooh, I want to show Tuesday, that's how you're going to show Tuesday, whether it's a short form or the full name. So I'm just going to select leading without a 0 because that is my preference. Then right beside it, I'm going to put my /. Then I'm going to go back to my arrow here, click on month. And again, we could just click on that drop down and choose if we want it to show a number, if we wanted to show it with the 0 before the number, if we want to do the month as abbreviation, or if we want the full name, or if we just want the first letter. So it's up to you and how you want to design it. So for this one, I'm just going to do month without leading a 0. And then again, I'm going to go back into my little box here, and then I'm going to put in my /, and now I'm going to go back to my arrow and click on year. So now we've got different options for the year. We could do a 2-digit year or the full numeric year. So I'm just going to do the full numeric year and click apply. So now that that's done, if I double click in here and I choose a date, you can see it's going to show the day first, then a /, then we've got our month, our /, and our year. So it formats exactly the way you want. So now I'm going to show you, like if I just go undo, or let me see, let me go all the way back to the top. Oh, there we go. If I wanted to change it, and let's do it just a different one, just for an example. So if I go back, so under format, you're going to go to number and then custom date and time. So let's say I want to do something different. Maybe I want to do the month first, and maybe I want it to show the full name. And then I'm going to do a space, and then I'm going to do the day. And this I'm just going to leave without a 0. Now I'm going to do a comma and a space. So remember, you want to format it as if when you're typing it out, what you want it to look like. So I have to include the spaces in between the day and the month. I also have to add a comma and a space. So just make sure you remember that. So if you want to put a /, you got to put a /. If you just want to put a little dash in between, put a little dash. If you need spaces, don't forget your spaces. And then we're just going to add the year, and I'm going to do a full numeric year and click apply. So now if I go all the way to the top, as you can see, let me just widen my lovely thing. It shows the full month, the day, and the year as well. And I could change it so it only shows the month and the year, or I could do the month and the day by itself. Totally whatever way you want to format it, that's how you're going to format it. So anywhere inside of your spreadsheet where you have a date and you want to format it, they don't all have to be the same format, but you would just want to go and make sure it is the format that you want it to be. So if you have any questions at all about adding in a mini calendar or formatting your dates, feel free to let me know. If not, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe and follow.